Hello guys, welcome to another video. In today's tutorial, we're going to show you guys how to run PaperClip with Hermes Agent and also the Gemma4 LLM, which was just released by Google. That being said, let's get started. So first, I'm going to show you how to run the PaperClip with Hermes Agent, and then we're going to show you guys how to set that up. So if you want to run PaperClip with Hermes Agent, just go to the Agent section and hit the plus sign. And you want to create Advanced Agent, so then select the Hermes Agent. And put in the agent name and also the adapter type as Hermes Agent, and also maybe some of the prompt template. They have default prompt template, but you can just specify your own prompt template. Then the command is Hermes. Make sure the Hermes is in the system path, or you have to set up the command with the absolute path. So, for example, we created a CMO with the Hermes Agent, and go to the configuration. You can see that we set up the command as absolute path for Hermes. If you have set up this as a system path, then you just can specify Hermes as the command. Also, another benefit is once you run the test environment, you actually will read the system path, so you can see everything has been set up for PaperClip. So that's it. You can pick your own models for Hermes. For example, you can pick the Gemma4 26B, which is the one that we're using for this demo. So that should be it. So once all set up, then you can just click Create Agent. Then you should be able to have an agent like the one that you see here. So then you can assign task to this Hermes Agent. For example, we tried the marketing research report, and one of the tasks for this agent is to create a marketing research report for the agent Hermes. So I ask it to search the web and summarize it. So once everything is completed, it will generate a report like you see in here. So basically it shows that the agent Hermes is a critical execution infrastructure that transforms a large language model for agent, and then it has all the different details, differentiators, and context management, so on and so forth. However, very sort of interesting thing, you can see that there's a dangerous command. So this is one of the problems that a lot of people have. So this is something that we're gonna talk about later. You have to configure Hermes so that it will bypass the scan. So we'll talk about that later in this video. So once that was configured, then you can run the Hermes Agent with the PaperClip without any problems. So that being said, let's continue. So if you want to set everything up, then you can just go through the steps that I'm going to talk about later in this video. So first, you have to install the Ollama. So we have set up the Ollama with Kaggle. So you can see Kaggle has 2 GPUs, and also Kaggle has one CPU, which is like 30 gigs. The GPUs are 15 gigs each, so you have a total of 30 gigs of VRAM, so which is great. Then you can set up the Gemma4 26B with the Kaggle. So after everything is set up, you can see we have the Gemma4. This is the 4B model, E4B, and then you also have the 26B and also the 26B with non-thinking mode. So when that's ready, so you can set up the Hermes Agent. So you can go to the Hermes offshore repo, just follow this command line. So quick install, you can install Hermes, and once that's done, you have to configure the Hermes if you want. But if you have specified the configuration such as the LLM and the securities, then you do not have to configure anything. But if you have not, just go to this Hermes configuration and you can configure everything. So for example, if you have set up the Hermes and you want to use the Kaggle LLM with Ollama and with the Gemma4, then you can just select, also configure the Hermes as pointing to the base URL, which is the Ollama Kaggle base URL that you saw earlier, and also the Gemma4 26B. So that's it. So then you can start talking to Hermes, as you can see here. So you can just chat with hi, and also then you can just ask, what skills do you have, and what tools do you have, so on and so forth. And then you can also submit the spin up the sub agent. So you can say, I want to run a certain task as a sub-agent. So, for example, I want to basically break down and also dedicate to some tasks to sub-agent, and basically research the latest news about AI agent, also compare Hermes agent with OpenClaw and summarize the top 5 GitHub store issues, and we want to use parallel sub-agent. Then you can see something like this, which is to spin up all different tasks within the sub-agent. So that should be your Hermes configuration. There's one important thing we mentioned earlier, which is to configure the security. So if you want to use Hermes with PaperClip, then there's one important thing you have to install, which is the adapter. So once you install the Hermes, then you have to install the Hermes PaperClip adapter. And only thing you have to do is to just do a npm install Hermes PaperClip adapter. Once that's ready, one more thing to do is to configure the Hermes to allow the actions inside the Hermes PaperClip adapter, which I didn't mention anything in here, but if you go to the Hermes Agent offshore repo, there's a documentation called user guidance, and then there's a security section. Then make sure you read the approval modes. So the first one is basically manual, that's by default, and then you have the smart, which is using the LLM to decide to approve or not. There's off, basically spell all approved checks, so it depends on the situation, you can choose them wisely. So once you actually turn them off, for example, they turn everything to a YOLO mode, which is bypass all commands. So which is something that you should be concerned about, but you can choose any of this for testing. So there's good explanation for the security layer of the Hermes agent. For example, what triggers approval. So we can read through the document to understand like how to configure the approvals list so that you have a better security on your local machine. So also they have a very detailed demonstration about the security system they use, which is called a Tarith. I think it's called a Tarith. So there's pretty much open source project that show you how Tarith works for the security layer, and they actually there's configuration in the Hermes configuration, so you can configure the security for Tarith. So you can enable it or disable it, and there's a path for that. There's samples also on the Tarith offshore repo to see how Tarith works. But by default, this is basically protecting the Hermes agent for the unexpected things. So that's the security setup for the Hermes agent. It's good documentation, so feel free to check out the documentation to configure everything properly. Then you can bypass the issues that you saw earlier with PaperClip. And so if you have not installed PaperClip, feel free to check out my other videos. But set up PaperClip is actually pretty straightforward. So first you have to run the PaperClip npx command, or you can just set up everything manually. And also after everything is set up manually, then you can just do a PaperClip onboard. So it'll ask you a lot of questions. Once that's ready, so you can be able to just use it. Because there are a lot of the issues with the upgrade for PaperClip. If you have on a Postgre older version of Postgre, then you probably want to upgrade to a later version of Postgre server. For example, if you want to run the migration script for the PaperClip, the Postgre 14 might be a problem. Then you have to upgrade to either Postgre 15 or Postgre 16, so on and so forth. So then you should be able to onboard the PaperClip correctly. So there are a lot of updates for the PaperClip because it's so popular. So that's one thing I want to mention it. So once everything is ready, you should be able to run the Hermes agent with the PaperClip as you saw, we just demoed earlier in this video. So that should be it. So let's maybe create a sample to just try this out. In this video, so for issues, for example, want to create a new issue. I want to say create a landing page for Gemma4, and we want to make sure that the landing page should be simple and clean. Do not overthinking, and put the landing page to home research folder once completed. So I want to make sure this is actually in progress. The priority is critical, and want to assign that to the CMO or maybe the engineer. So whichever you prefer. So and then you can click create issue. And you can see this is actually in progress and start working. So the CMO will start to work on this task. And once that's ready, it should be able to put everything into the home research folder. So basically, once that's ready, you should be able to see something in the research folder. For example, we generated one in the past. So you can see that once you copy and paste the result and go to the HTML viewer, something like that, you can just check out the result from the PaperClip with the Hermes Agent. For example, this is a very nice HTML page. So that should be it. So hopefully this is helpful, and if you like this video, please subscribe, like, or comment if you have any questions. Last but not least, so if you go to the Hermes Agent, you can see the interaction record, which is something that you talk with the PaperClip and ask the agent to do. So you just go to Hermes sessions list. You can see all the conversations that you have with the PaperClip Hermes Agent. So for example, for when you create an agent, you can see there's a prompt always passed into this Hermes, and you can do the session. Basically, maybe just to resume session, you can check out the details for that conversation. So that should be it. Hopefully this is helpful, and if you like this video, please subscribe, like, or comment if you have any questions. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and see you in the next one.